We're reading The Hunger Games, babe. So strap in and enjoy the show. I got to chapter 3 and I stopped because I forgot that I was supposed to be recording. Yeah, right now it's just like, it's just sad, and I know it's gonna be really sad. And what I really appreciate about Suzanne Collins is like she's giving you like the floor plan and telling you, reminding you, but like not in a bad way. She's reminding you that this is the Hunger Games and this is what happens and that this is the 50th and that blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Like I needed this reminder, this refresher. Imagine being someone that isn't me, who has like waited a long time to read these books and not having these refreshers. I think it's very important. However, I know that there are some authors that do this. They lay it on real thick. Susanna's not laying it on thick, because at the same time that she's reminding you, she's also telling you new things. Like, did you know from the other books that once you turn 19 you don't have to do the Hunger Games anymore? I don't remember, but once I read that I was like, oh my god, really? That's a thing. And the fact that this man technically was not pulled for the Hunger Games because someone decided that they wanted to revolt, that he got pulled. It's just crazy how, like, for every like big step, like big anniversary for the Hunger Games, for at least like District 12, like they've been an example. Like they've been an example. Like him basically being pulled because this other person, and then him trying to save his girl. Like, example. Hey, damn, I'm about to call her Haymitch. That's not her name. Katniss basically being an example because she's trying to save her sister. Like, anyways, I'm gonna try to keep reading. I know I'm gonna be so sad because he loves this girl. He loves her dad. He's like, I'm gonna go with my girl. Me and my girl, we're gonna go sit. And oh, I'm so glad that it's my birthday and I get to sit with my girl. I'm gonna be sick. First of all, rest in peace to Luella. She was like this book's Rue. I really love Haymitch. I loved him in the books because you could just tell he's a man that has been through some shit and has been changed drastically by the terrible things he's been through. And it's so funny, like the way that it's like, he's like, oh yeah, like I go and I help with the alcohol and I don't drink because I don't need to drink, and then boom, what's his story? He drinks. Like, he's an alcoholic who's literally just trying to make it through. Also, Maysil, is that her name? Child. Her, I love her energy, love her attitude, the way that she slapped that lady. She said, "Bit." Loved that. I love getting this backstory on things, like the way that in Hunger Games they were like, yeah, the person that used to dress up the District 12 people did not care, but now we got a better team,
better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better.
Basically wearing the exact same outfits that they wore, just like repetitively. Like, it's crazy. Also, the mention of Lucy and just like, oh yeah, there was somebody for that district, but we just don't know when or where she went. We don't even know who that is. But yeah, she was here. She was definitely here, you know? It's so funny just knowing like the lore of it all. How the hell is Luella alive? She's supposed to be dead. Right. It's crazy how Haymitch went into this game and like first of all, I need a book about Poltridge, whatever his name is, book about him, because it's interesting how he became like the person to like edit these tapes and edit these videos, and like he's made it so far, and he was just like, yep, and we're gonna take down the system. Well, how did you become radicalized? What radicalized you? Especially because he lives in the capital. Like, he's from the capital. Now, Haymitch is in the games. The games have started. And he didn't drink this poisonous water. The water's poison. That's crazy. Like, all I'm saying is this wouldn't have happened to Katniss, but that's because they were more prepared. I feel like it's so interesting. The difference between Katniss and Haymitch is like, Katniss lives in a time where people have just accepted, like, this is the way that the games work. It has been however many years, and we're not going to be able to fight back. Like, you know, and also technology has progressed so much for the Hunger Games and the Capitol and just everything in general, that like it's even harder to try to like think ahead. Whereas Haymitch is so, in a way, still early on. Like he's only they're only 50 years in. There's something about knowing someone's end and then getting their story. Like we know where like Haymitch's story ends from Mockingjay, but like getting the details of it all, like you know that he loses everybody, but finding out how everything happens, I feel like that hurts more than if we didn't know anything about him and then we learned. Like, cause it's just like you start putting things together, like, oh, that's why he's an alcoholic. Oh, that's why he doesn't like try to care for people so much. Oh, but you know what I mean? It's just easier. You know, they keep doing all this to like save people as if everybody can live. And it's just like Hole is sitting here dying, and you're trying to give him some syrup so he can live longer. There's no point. One of us has to survive. Just one. So, like, you're not going to be able to save everybody. Save a little antidote for yourself and then go about your business. Rest in peace to my girl, Maisie Lee. Rest in peace to my girl, Maisie Lee. No, because when he says a sister is someone you fight with and fight for, tooth and nail, I felt that. I really felt that, honestly. Like, and the way that the Capitol did it by having this thing just chomp it out, bro. It's currently 4 a.m. I'm about to go to sleep, but snow lands on top. Every time snow lands on top, bro. I'm just so nervous. Like, I know that his people don't make it, but I just need to know what happened. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And I'm scared. And snow is crazy, bro. Snow is crazy. So I don't know what he's about to do. So I'm going to go ahead and knock these pages out. They had a hold of each other. Bro. Haymitch didn't drink enough. Haymitch did not drink enough. He deserves more drinks. Because to sit here and walk in and see, like, your family dying, like, basically, and you can't do anything because this fire is just spreading. And then not only that, your girl, bro, in the bag that you get. I think he should have been the one to kill Snow. He should have been the one to kill him. And I mean, like, wring his neck out, kill him. Because there's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way. All of this is happening, and I'm just like, where is Poltarch? Where is he? Because Mans was literally helping dude, and then just, like, disappeared. Where is he? Where is he? I feel so bad for him because it's like, in a way, with his mom and brother, like, he just showed them that he loved them too much. It's kind of like with Katniss. Like, she showed everybody she loved her sister too much. And then she was killed. But not even by, you know. And to be the one to basically kill his, like, it's like he killed her. I would have popped one of them junks too. I would have took one of them too. There's no point of living. You don't have your mom. You don't have your brother. You don't have your girl. You might as well be dead. But then I guess it's like the spite of it all. And like obviously that is what Snow would want, is he would want you to go and kill yourself because you just, all these things happen. But at the same time, like, brother, so sad because he's just like, okay, so President Snow is just gonna kill everybody I love, so now I have to stay away from everybody. And this totally makes sense when you're reading like the books and then also the movie. The way that his character is just very much like, yeah, you did a great job anyways, like, or yeah, you really messed that up. Like, he can't show that he cares for these people, or they're literally gonna be killed. So I feel like he can't help but think when the things are happening to Katniss and then that like, oh, this is for me. This is personal. This is for me. This poor man, bro. This poor man. And not even man, because technically he's 16. He's 16. 16 carriages. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if Miss Collins wrote this book. Obviously she wrote it based off of Haymitch, but I wonder if she saw that Woody did a really good job as a character and took some of his characteristics and wrote this. Because like, he's pushing everybody away, and like even the way that he's like caring about people but still trying not to care about them, like he does a good job of like showing he cares to an extent of where it's like a professional manner versus like caring to the extent of like, no, like, you know. And I feel like, and mind you, I've still only seen the first movie, that I think that Woody does a great job with the first movie, because like if this was Haymitch's goal, he did just that. He did just that. And I feel awful. I know one thing though, the Capitol can never take Lenore Dove from me again. They never really did in the first place. Nothing you can take from me was ever worth keeping. She is the most precious thing I've ever known. Wow. I'm highlighting that. I can't believe I finished. I finished the whole Hunger Games series this year. These are good. I know that people were saying with this book they felt like it was just fan service, but I guess I'm a fan and I've been serviced because I really enjoyed this. It was so good. Even from the beginning, I did not hate Haymitch. I was just like, man, that's a man that's been through some stuff. Now that I read this, yeah, he's seen some shit, bro. He's seen some shit. He's lost some shit. He's the reason why these things were lost in a sense. And not even like, it's not his fault. But it is because Snow just sucks. Snow sucks, bro. Snow sucks. And the fact that at the end you get to know that like he sees Katniss and he's taking care of, like, he's tried so hard not to give his heart to them, and he's like, I can't. If you ever loved, you can never not love. Hello? If you have ever loved, you can never not love, bro. I don't want to let them in, her and Peeta, but the walls of a person's heart are not impregnable. Not if they have ever known love. This was an experience. I don't even know. I don't know. But I think, wow. I've had conversations with people and I'm like, yeah, this is my first time. They're like, does it hold up? Yeah, it does. It does. There's nothing like problematic. There's nothing like crazy. It's just, it's good work, dude. It's good work. It's a wonderful body of work. And I could understand why this would have to be a movie. There are some books that I read and I'm like, this didn't need to be a movie. But there's some books like this one where I'm like, no, yeah, it needs to be. Someone needed to see this on a big screen. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave you with this, you know. If you have ever loved, you can never not love. And I love the Hunger Games.